Hello students, I am Sneha Kushwaha, Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Rama University, Kanpur. Today we are going to discuss about another important antimicrobial agent, that is iodine and its solutions, as well as povidone-iodine. So firstly we'll start with the iodine. Its symbol is I and its formula is I2. Now we shall discuss the physical properties of iodine. It is heavy, bluish black in color. Iodine are rhombic prisms or plates. It has a metallic luster, has a characteristic odor. It volatilizes at ordinary temperature. It melts at higher temperatures. At higher temperatures, density of iodine decreases as it dissociates, like I2 is reversibly converted to two molecules of iodine. Now, let's talk about the solubility. Iodine is insoluble in water but soluble in alcohol. It is freely soluble in chloroform, solvent ether, carbon disulfide, and in aqueous solutions of iodides. Now we shall discuss the chemical properties of iodine. First reaction, it directly reacts with some nonmetals and with many metals. So here there are two reactions with phosphorus and iron, and it reacts. Second reaction is reducing agents react with aqueous solutions of iodine and are oxidized. So here are some reactions in which particular reducing agents are reacting with the aqueous solutions of iodine and are getting oxidized. So these three reactions are showing the oxidation of various reducing agents by the aqueous solutions of iodine. Next, third reaction is with an alkali iodine. With an alkali, iodine reacts to form an iodide and iodate in the presence of heat. So iodine in the presence of an alkali, that is sodium hydroxide, and in the presence of heat is converted to iodide, that is sodium iodide and sodium iodate. Fourth, potassium iodide is able to dissolve large quantities of iodine due to the formation of I3 negative ions. So potassium iodide plus I2 gives a reversible reaction to form Ki3. Last reaction, iodine is able to add to the unsaturated acid which is present in the oils. So iodine attaches to those carbons connected with an unsaturated bond. So the iodine gets attached to the carbons, to these both carbons which are connected with an unsaturated bond. Now we shall talk about the storage. So iodine is preserved in a glass stoppered amber colored bottles or earthenware containers, and it is stored in a cool place. Next, we talk about the chemical incompatibility. Iodine is incompatible with alkali reducing agents and strong oxidizing agents. Uses: it is used as a counter irritant, used as a disinfectant. It is also used as antiseptic externally. It is used as local germicide. Elemental iodine is used externally. For proper thyroid functioning, iodine is supplied to the body either in the elemental form or in the form of sodium or potassium iodide. Now, it is to be noted that elementary iodine is highly toxic. Starch and sodium thiosulfate are usually useful as antidotes for iodine poisoning in the case of if elementary iodine is used. Now we shall talk about the solutions of iodine. So according to IP, that is Indian Pharmacopoeia, there are three solutions of iodine, that is aqueous solution, or we can say aqueous iodine solution, weak iodine solution, and third one is strong iodine solution. So we will discuss these three solutions one by one separately. So first we will talk about the aqueous iodine solutions, which is also known as Lugols solution. So aqueous iodine solution is having 5% weight by volume of iodine and 10% weight by volume of potassium iodide in purified water. Now if we talk about the composition, it contains iodine, potassium iodide and purified water to produce 1000 ml of the final solution. Now properties, it is a transparent brown liquid and has smell of iodine. And if we talk about storage, it is also preserved in a well-closed container of plastic or glass, which are resistant to iodine. It is not stored in metal containers because iodine attacks the metal. Now, uses, it is taken internally as it is a good source of iodine. It is used as a germicide, as a fungicide, and it is applied on cuts and wounds. Second solution is weak iodine solution. It is also known as iodine tincture or tincture of iodine. It is having 2% weight by volume of iodine and 2.5% weight by volume of potassium iodide. Now, if we talk about composition, it contains iodine, potassium iodide, and alcohol, that is 50%, which is required to make the sufficient volume of 2000 ml. Now, properties, it is a transparent brown liquid and has a smell of iodine. Storage, it is also preserved in glass stoppered amber colored bottles or earthenware containers, and it is also stored in a cool place. Uses, it is taken internally as it is a good source of iodine, and it is also used internally in the case of thyroid deficiency. It is also used as a germicide, as a fungicide, as an antiseptic, as a disinfectant, and it is also applied on cuts and wounds. Now, the third solution is strong iodine solution. It is having 10% weight by volume of iodine and 6% weight by volume of potassium iodide. Now, if we discuss the composition, it contains iodine, potassium iodide, purified water, and alcohol, that is 90%, which is required to make the sufficient volume of 2000 ml. Now, properties, it is also a transparent brown liquid, has a smell of iodine. Storage, it is also preserved in a well-closed container of glass or plastic, which is resistant to iodine. And again, it is not stored in a metal container because iodine attacks the metal. Uses, it is used as an antiseptic, used in making all the iodine solutions which I have mentioned above with the replacement of potassium iodide with sodium iodide. So these are the three solutions of iodine. Now we will discuss about the povidone-iodine solution. Povidone-iodine solution is an aqueous solution of povidone-iodine. It is a complex which is produced by the interaction of iodine and povidone, and povidone is chemically polyvinyl pyrrolidine. The complex has 10% weight by volume of available iodine. Now we will talk about the property. It is yellowish brown amorphous powder, has a characteristic odor. It is soluble in water and alcohol. It is slightly hygroscopic. Then solutions of povidone iodine is transparent in nature. Solution is reddish brown in color. Solution has a faint smell of iodine. It is non-irritant. It is less toxic. It has a non-staining in nature. Its aqueous solution is acidic. And last, it is easily removed from the skin and clothes by washing. Now, storage. It is kept in a closed container and it remains stable if it is kept closed. Now, next, we will discuss about the chemical incompatibility. Since it contains loosely held free iodine, it is incompatible with the reducing agents like sodium thiosulfate. Uses, it is used as a bactericidal agent, as a germicidal agent, as a fungicide. It is also used as a disinfectant. So it is used for the disinfection of skin, mouth, throat, wounds, and instruments. It is also effective for burns, boils, and cuts. It is effective for ulcers, furunculosis, that is several boils in the skin for longer periods. It is also effective in otitis externa, that is inflammation in the skin of external ear, tinea, that is fungal infection caused by ringworm on the skin and scalp. It is also effective in vaginitis, that is vaginal infection due to protozoan fungi. Preparations are also applied to the skin and mucous membrane. Then povidone-iodine solutions are also used for surgical scrubbing. It is also used as a scrub solution, mouthwash, cream, ointments, vaginal pessary, and as a aerosol spray. Thank you.